Hey guys, I'm Bratalise on the realm Echo Azel, and I'm going to go through some gold tips with you today. Now, one of the first tips is dungeons give you good gold, but they also take a little bit, but you can get some items and some cloth. So, we're in Eastern Plaguelands, and we're going to make our way over to Strathome. Strathome is located at the northwestern side of Eastern Plaguelands, and has pretty much three entrances, and they all lead to different wings. Now, it's a good rune clothing and item dropping area. You can vendor the items, auction them, or disenchant them. So let's head over. Alright, we're here. I cut some of the scenes out. So, but Strathome has three entrances, and they all lead pretty much. The first one leads to the Baron Rivendare and to the Scarlet Crusade. The one to the left leads to Scarlet Crusade, and the one to the right leads to Baron Rivendare, which they're all pretty much not really different, just a little closer to each boss. The Baron Rivendare one is to the west, right here, and the Scarlet Crusade is to the left, that way. They all drop pretty much the same items, just the Baron Rivendare pulls can get a little bit more annoying since they have the silence ability, but it doesn't really bother me that much, or should bother anyone that much. So we're gonna head in now. Alright guys, we're in Strathome, waiting for it to load. I did a lot of editing, had to cut the video down like 14 minutes, so you won't see a lot of the loot, but I'll post another video of some loot that I got. I got a couple blues and some greens and a lot of rune cloth. So I'm gonna make my first pull up here, and I use Strangulate on some of the casters because they will get a good shot on you if you're not really paying attention to them. But you can pull across the wall and they will run up onto you. This is the first pull. I think I came close to pulling a little too many guys and almost getting killed, but I get them down. And don't worry about the casters. If they do cast on you, it's nothing big. They'll probably miss a lot of their spells, and you'll be able to just they'll run up on you because they're out of mana. So finish up my first pull. I do pull a couple more ads, and you'll see that in a second if I put it in there. No, I don't think I actually put it in there. But I did pull an Eye of Naxxramas, and he summons two gargoyles. They're nothing really big. Then there's an abomination that comes over. It's real easy too. Alright, so now we're at our first boss encounter. And he's located right in here, the church area. Excuse me. But if you go into the service entrance, he appears farther up near Baron Rivendare before. Now you do get a debuff, and it does do damage to you, and you cannot eat to regain health. But if you're a paladin or a death knight, you can use your spells, your healing spells and all, like the paladin has, or the death knight has their death strike and all. And now I just finished the first boss, and now when I loot him though, he drops the key to the city. Now that's what you need to get into the service area. I can't pick it up though since I already have one. And this guy does have a quest, and that is you have to go down through the Scarlet Crusade first and pick up the key to help him. And he just helps you out with Baron Rivendare. It's nothing much. And now we're at one of the first Ziggurat bosses. This is the Banshee Witch. She doesn't do anything. She's just a spellcaster. So you can just grind her. You can just DPS her down. She's nothing really. But when you finish the fight, you'll have to run into the Ziggurat and kill all the 5 cult members in there to destroy it. They're pretty easy. They're not even elites, but all bosses in here, they're really easy. Now, for the looting though, or the pulling, there's one monster, and they're called the Crypt Beasts. They do a silence attack, which does annoy people because it immobilizes you, and they run away when they do it. So you gotta quickly use your spells. You have to DPS them down first. Don't go for anyone else. You have to get them down first, or it could be a wipe. So now we're in the ziggurat. I'm just killing the bosses here. They're the bosses. I mean the little ads, and they're nothing. They're just, you can AoE them down. It's easy. And that big purple glare was the ziggurat being destroyed. You have a little bit of looting right here. There's some rune cloth, I think, that drops. Yeah, there's some food and all. Now we're gonna come up to our second boss right up here, or our third boss, I should say. And he is one of the crypt beasts, but he does not do a silence. He just does an immobilize attack, and you will see that happen to me during this fight. So I'm just taking him down. He does summon some scarabs, but they're nothing really. There's one right there. They just hit you for like 30 in the 30s and 40s and 50s of damage. There's nothing really. If you're a Death Knight, you can just ice block them. And I never had to pop any of my spells, like my Unbreakable Armor or my Icebound Fortitude and all, or the Lich Bang one, because it's not that hard. This dungeon is a really easy one. It doesn't really gonna kill you fast, but if you do pull a lot of people and you don't have your spells already, you might have to pop them, drink a couple health potions, and try not to wipe. So I do get this guy down, and I'm just destroying his scarabs because they will follow you around for a long time unless you kill them. So here's some of his loot. He has a nice belt. I'll link some of that in my next video. So if you can't see that, you'll see it in the next video, which should come out in a little bit. So now I'm taking out these ziggurat ads, and like I said, they're really easy. They're nothing. Alright, so here comes our next boss. We're on our third boss now, and he's probably the hardest out of them all, I would say, because he has the 3 ads that can run, or, well, can spell cast, and he'll spell cast too, and you can't ice block him or death grip him if he, like, runs away. So it's important to get him down and just AoE the rest. He does absorb a couple of spells, but it's very unlikely that he'll absorb all your magic. So I do get him down, which is right about here, and I do enter the ziggurat. And this is the third ziggurat, so this is the last one I have to get. Just pick up his loot, get a couple of ads, and we're gonna enter the ziggurat. I might have cucked this one out. I don't think I did though, but in the ziggurat, it's the same thing as always. Kill them, destroy the crystal. When you kill them all, they destroy the crystal, actually. And you can just run onto the slaughterhouse now, because all 3 of them are dead. Now, the slaughterhouse, though, has a bunch of abominations in them. And I did not show that, but I will show it later. And you have to kill them all, and then one of the bosses comes out. You have to kill him, and some more ads come over, and you just destroy them down. Now, in this fight, though, I fight Baron Rivendare. He does call upon some ads, but they're nothing. You can use Army of the Dead if you're a Death Knight if you want, or you can pull out the water elements. It doesn't really matter. But when you kill him, you do have a chance of getting the mount, which is a very nice mount. I've been working towards it, but I did not get it this one. So you do free the prisoner. If you don't free the prisoner, she dies, and I don't think you could fight Baron. I think he keeps the little slaughterhouse part closed. So you have to get there quickly before 45 minutes, or else she dies. But when you do kill him, you get some good rep. You get some good rep with the Argent Dawn and everything. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you out a lot. Comment, rate, and subscribe to my videos. I will have more guild tips. I'll have some runs, and I can pretty much help you out. So send me a message. Here's some loot. I'll send that up in my next video. And guys, thanks for watching.